Welcome back, everyone, to part something 20-something of Dungeons and Dinguses. This is Avernus, and we're 2 people down. Our lovely friends, Monsters and Narn, are actually at a wedding right now, so I hope that they're having the time of their life out in Colorado. And this evening, we've landed in Avernus, and there's only one person awake, and that's Varian, who somehow managed to make a natural 20 on his saving throw against going through the portal. And I will leave it to you, Grim, now to describe what the heck is going on and where the heck are we after killing a dragon that MVK so lovingly decided to smash with an axe in the face. What is happening?
All right, Varian, I also need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy.
Because you're the only one awake.
Sweet.
Everybody else is going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage
from falling through the mountain sphincter.
Varian, as you hit the ground, you kind of like roll your ankle and topple over. And when you look up, there's about 4 different people staring at you, and you are in the middle of what looks to be a small, desolate town. But you have 4, I'd say, low-ranking demons staring at you.
I guess in this case, then, you know,
with spears ready to just
stab me right in the face.
Yeah.
As I'm on the ground, I raise my hand and say, "I have no quarrel. I have no quarrel."
What language are you speaking?
Shoot, that's a really good question. As a fire genasi,
oh boy,
I don't know if I actually know the languages that they do. Do I have?
So if you look in your character sheet,
yep,
it will be
not under log or notes.
Nope, it's under abilities.
Abilities. Let me just go and see. I know Common Primordial.
They're speaking Infernal.
I stand up very, very slowly with hands out and speaking Common.
Just slowly move their spears up to meet you.
Mm-hmm. We mean no harm.
I guess not fly.
Huh.
Goes, hold. I speak little.
Thank you for not running me through.
Who are?
My name is Varian, and this is my unconscious group of friends.
Unconscious?
They're asleep.
Unconscious. Sleep. Why?
Fell.
Here.
Fell through, and I just point up and look.
Saul. Why? Why?
We were sent here.
Who?
Come on, brain. What's the name of the dwarf? Actually, I'm gonna try and lie. Dragon.
Dragon. Who dragon?
Dragon that guards portal.
Apex. God damn it.
Do you need me to make a deception check?
Please.
Let me see. Woo! 19. 16, sorry.
Watch you.
Can I wake
no
up?
Stupid.
Can I wake up my friends? They mean no harm.
As the other three have gone behind you, and they literally pick them up and start dragging them towards a building, not even caring.
Oh, God dang it. Wait, where are you taking my friends?
Follow.
All right. In this case, Varian actually just decides to do what he's told, but he's keeping his weapon. He's readying his... He's not actually touching his sword. I don't think I want to take any drastic actions because everyone's passed out. I'm gonna play this smart for now. I'm gonna see where they take us. By the way, I was actually curious. In this instance, Grim, the two guardians that I have, do they have anything to say about the situation that I'm under? Because I don't know their alignment yet. I don't know if they're evil, and that's why I haven't taken any action.
I'm sorry. The other members of our party are distracting me. What is so funny?
Ask Apex.
It's not even in any of the chats that I see. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, no, we're not.
It's a tent. You're under a knife, my dudes.
Okay, look, we're on conscience. It doesn't matter.
It's true.
Our characters are like, they're doing their own thing. In our brain, like, here's the thing. Friend, dragon, we come down. It's funny. And that, and, you know, we're just being...
They said he speaks barely. What do you want me to do? Go, bug. Big thing. Fall through giant sphincter. Now here, don't know why. Like, I'm outnumbered by demons. I might.
I'm not laughing.
No,
I'm laughing with.
I know. Outnumbered by the paladin. The paladin is awake, going, should smite,
Dude,
not
you don't
smite.
understand. You don't realize how much I'm trying to actually like keep my composure because it's really hard to act stupid.
I am so trying, but like, here's the thing: we're all being dragged off. And you're trying to stop them. Their language barrier is so, like...
You're just lucky that I'm not daydreaming about Ruby from earlier Apex. I'll be in my bunk, thank you very much.
Listen.
Okay, so you all get dragged and you follow, and what looks to be another demon inside the building speaks to them in Infernal, and he looks over at you and goes, all right. First off, I'm going to tell you this right now. I doubt the dragon sent you here, as...
Matter of speaking.
Really? Who is the real person that sent you here?
He'd notice if I did Divine Sense right now, wouldn't he? That's a spell. That would probably trigger a reaction. I'm just trying to think about that.
Oh, I mean, dude, they're evil. It's a freaking demon.
Mm-hmm. Are there any tables? Are there chairs?
There's a desk, and he's sitting at it.
The
rest of your companions have been just thrown onto the floor, like they're rag dolls.
Would you like me to sit down and explain my story as to why I'm here?
You can stand and tell me.
All right. Well, a few days ago we were sent here by a dwarf that's being held against his will. He is a developer of infernal engines. We have been sent by him and his wife to bring him back. If we can do this without causing any undue conflict, if we can be pointed in the right direction, I myself personally, as much as I relish a fight, do not see any sense in causing a ruckus in a realm that I have no business being in.
You're right. You don't have business being here, but you are.
I can't remember
So
the name of
here's
it.
the thing. This is what's going to happen. I don't care if it's a dwarf. I don't care if it's a snake being held against his will. I don't care if it's your left testicle.
I don't got any more, but thanks.
What I care about... Well, that's sad. Because...
Eunuch?
Anyways, here's the thing.
They're in the vasectomy.
I would take your friends and start heading your way to the main city. I'm going to see that y'all never showed up. I don't care. Listen, I have enough bullshit to deal with these three knuckleheads over there. I don't need your bullshit too.
That's very fair of you.
So wake up the ones if you can wake them up. Other than that, I don't care. But I want you out of my sight. And if you don't, I'm going to kill you. Bottom line. you're just gonna die, and you're probably gonna end up becoming my meal.
Can I actually extend a hand and reach out to shake his hand?
Sure. You are doing this number.
Huh?
He's about 10.5 foot tall.
But reach out my hand and say, I swear I was never here. I don't recognize you. If anyone asks, I don't know you.
I'm sure you don't want to shake my hand because this will make it a contract. And if somebody finds out that I let you through, you will become my slave for eternity.
Not a fan of that.
Have you ever wiped somebody's ass for eternity?
I mean, have you met my companions? No, you haven't. I'm speaking of the
armor as a freaking toilet.
Well, that just sounds messy. So Varian goes over and gently starts waking up, and first goes to Kranich and gently touches him on the shoulder, and starts to shake him a little bit, and continues to do so until he awakens.
Kranich, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
My unconscious self is saying yes.
Nice!
Kranich, you wake up.
Mm.
Don't be alarmed.
All right, where
And
are
all
we?
of a sudden, you have this immense pain in almost all of your muscles. It feels like you were literally slammed into the ground.
Oh, I feel
And then your
like
badger
shit.
bear fell on top of you at some point.
That son of a bitch. Well, you fell on me. Now you can carry me, and I'm gonna try to slump myself up over the badger bear and just say, "Follow one of our
The
friends."
badger bear's asleep.
Don't make any sudden movements. These are demons. They're willing to let us go if we don't cause any problems. I'm gonna wake up
How
Art.
did we get here?
Well, when we fell through the portal, you all fell unconscious. I don't think Jarl and Lumi look they're gonna wake up, and I'm betting that Lumi and Jarl just like their mouths are just like.
Oh yeah, they look like they are like deeply passed out.
Can I walk
Ragnar,
over
hold on. Ragnar's hammer is floating in the air, pounding him in the chest, trying to get him to wake up.
Well, that's one person I don't need to wake up. I go over to Arnis and.
Ragnar, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Roll.
Your hammer wakes you up, and you
Oh.
notice your hammer is like hitting you in the chest.
Stop! Oh God! I'm gonna reach out and grab my hammer and just.
And
put it in
as
my
he
bag.
grabs his hammer, all of a sudden, you see jolts of electricity come off of it. The shaft of the hammer becomes crystalline ice as it goes down his arm, across his chest. As Ragnar stands up with lightning looking in his eyes, as his beard crystallines into frost.
Yeah.
Well, Ragnar.
And his skin becomes pale like snow with these zips of electricity going through them. And all the demons step back and put their backs to the wall.
There's lightning. So my eyes are lightning.
Yeah, you pretty much, it looks like from your pupil, these shoots of electricity are going from your pupil back into your skull.
Oh, that's so cool. Ah! That's all. I'm just gonna make that noise and see what happens. Ah! Oh, wakey, wakey. And then I'm just gonna raise my hammer. That's all this is happening.
And Apex, go ahead.
Oh, is everybody already awake?
No, I need to wake up Arnis.
Arnis is
Alright,
the only one awake. Not awake
And
yet.
Vane.
I want to walk over to I'll walk over to Arnis and then pull out some of my tinkering material. It's got a really pungent and really aggressive smell, and I'm gonna put it right underneath his nose.
Arnis, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
And you wake up to the most awful smell that you've ever smelled in your life. It's worse than the demons.
Oh,
First
Lord.
and
And you
Varian
see
before.
Rennick holding a vial underneath your nose.
Hey, buddy, it's time to wake up.
Thank you, Krennic.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, and then when you wake up, you see the lightning god over here.
What in the nine hells?
And now, well, hold on. Before we continue, let's wake up. Let's wake up Vane.
Oh, I want to wake up Vane.
Okay, all right.
Use your Fremunda cheese as some smelling salts.
Oh. Yeah. Wait. Actually, what I want to do, I want to go over to Krennic. Hey, Krennic, let's go wake up Vane together.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
So
let's go.
we're gonna walk over to him and like I'm gonna like stand menacingly because I'm feeling pretty awesome. And
Oh,
then
no.
you go do your thing, get that little vial or whatever, the wakey eggs and bakey him.
All right, I'm gonna pull out
All right.
the vial and just get ready.
Vane, please roll me a Constitution.
Can
disadvantage.
do with disadvantage.
No.
I mean, send you a DM, Grim, really
Lord.
quick, just to be a thing. Okay, so Constitution save. Oh God,
Pull down your pants and squat over his face.
that's a 15. What in the seven hells is going on right in my face? Get gone! Get off me!
Wakey, Vane.
And Vane, as you wake up, you stand up to stretch. And out. And y'all kind of see this and go, the fuck? Stretches out these giant, 6 of them, 3 on each side, angelic wings stretch out. And then all of a sudden, a metal band appears across his face, and another one crosses, and another one goes, and another one goes. As Vane,
Mm-hmm.
please put on in a note, you have true sight. You now have angelic sight, as you now
Oh, wow.
have 12. It looks to be he has multiple eyes. Like there's eyes on these bands, and they cross over what his eyes were.
That's creepy.
So an angel not going to arouse suspicion in hell.
And
You-
well, I mean, he
hold
looks
on,
like a
Hell,
hold on,
I'm
demon.
Chicken Little to play Transform.
Hold on.
Bit of an awkward moment.
Vane, you have this transfer. This is your free transformation for you. You can turn it off with a bonus action. It takes a action to use it, but you have angelic form 3 times a day.
Okay. As Vane awakens, anything else?
But you only have true sight in your angelic form.
Understood.
Okay.
With this transformation, does anything else happen to them in terms of memories and such? Because we learned last time that he's an angel.
This is really weird for you. It's almost kind of disorienting. Your brain doesn't know how to catch up yet.
Is it the same for me?
But
I'm
the
guessing?
demons are definitely doing one of these numbers. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Time to go.
Right, you should have said
As
it.
they
The
as
demons
they
were
start
really
to
scared.
move their weapons to get ready for an encounter. Get out.
Is
As
my bear awake?
the one that was standing at he can be awake now. There's the one that was standing at the desk. Reaches down and pulls out a freaking axe that is about the size of Ragnar's body.
Yep,
Get-
definitely time to go.
And that's just the head of it. Get out now.
Vane stumbles towards Varian
As it
and
engulfs into flames.
starts heading to the door, just stumbling, a bit dazed. Looks over at Ragnar and goes, "What the? Right, so what's with the cold shoulder, Ragnar?"
Well, I'll be completely honest with you. I woke up and I just feel empowered, and I don't know. It's like this hammer of mine. It recognizes me, and it's just lending me so much of its power. I don't know. It's an amazing feeling, and also, Wait, why is there demons? And also, where?
Get
So what
outside.
happened? I don't
Get
remember.
outside. Just come with me.
Ragnar,
Okay.
your beard
Oh.
is forever this frost. Your skin will forever look this pale with these lightning strikes. It pretty much follows your blood pattern, and your
So
eyes will
lightning's
never
just-
change.
So lightning's just constant. It's just constant.
Yeah, it's constant.
Sweet.
It literally, like, if you were to actually look at a diagram of the blood veins,
Uh-huh.
that's what your it looks like it's under your skin as this lightning is moving through your body.
That's freaking cool. All right, hey, come on, Vane. Let's wait. What about what we gonna do about Lumi and Gerald?
Probably take them with you.
Varian actually goes over and picks them both up on each shoulder and walks out with you guys.
Varian?
Is he strong enough to do that? Probably.
Roll me a strength check.
I mean,
I was gonna
Welcome
say
over
like
the
we
bear.
can. Yeah. we can
Nope.
just put it on
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Can I
There.
put? Can I?
I need help.
So
Ragnar,
Yeah.
you have the strength to pick up both bodies.
All right. I'll go pick them up. Do I need to roll a strength check? Or
No.
Am I good? Oh. Okay. Well, all
Do
right.
you listen? I am trying my hardest to hide what your strength is.
I know. I need to. All right.
I know.
All right. I got them. Let's go. I don't know why Vane was struggling. My gosh.
As he really
Varian.
picks them both up,
Very
and, like, throws them over their
sorry.
shoulders, and still has his weapon in his hand as he's just walking out with them on his shoulders.
do we want to
Yep.
squirrel them away in the house, maybe?
Yes, that's actually.
Good
what I was-
idea.
I got the house on me. It's in my inventory because Fenrir. Gave it
Remember,
back
the house doesn't move,
Yeah.
and the house looks like an above-world house, not a not an infernal building.
to me.
Well, let's just take him a little far away and throw some plants on him and figure out what's going on.
Oh my.
Camouflage is a thing,
Well,
no matter where
there's-
you're at.
You can see the city from where you are.
Can you carry them all the way to the city, Ragnar?
Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It'll probably take you, with him carrying him, he's a little slower. It would take about 10 hours if you were constantly moving to get to the city.
Well, you can throw Jarl.
I
And it's
mean,
hot. It's very, very hot
So
here.
what I'll do is, hey, Kranich,
Yes.
how about this? How about I put one of them on your mech bear, badger, and then I carry the other one.
If you put it, you can put it the badger bear can carry them both, and y'all.
Oh, then
and
I'll just put them both on the badger bear. Would it
Yeah.
would it decrease the
y'all
time?
would get there in 8 hours.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
So y'all want to do a time skip?
I mean, yeah, on the way there, Varian's a bit, surprised that two of his friends have drastically changed. It's
I think we're all thinking our changes. I think there needs to be some discussion along the way there for
It
sure.
happens when you get to
Oh
a
yeah,
certain
definitely.
age.
Who would like to go
we hit
first?
D&D puberty.
You wanna go first, Vane?
No. I mean, Varian was gonna kind of walk over to you and just say, "Well, you finally look like you can stand next to me. I mean, not that you couldn't before, but I'm gonna be excited to have people tell tales of you and I standing shoulder to shoulder. What is this? Just did the hammer finally attune to you?
It seems that way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling pretty freaking strong. Look at I got an ice beard, and
Yeah, and
I
as you
know.
run your fingers through it, shreds of ice fall off of it as it's so cold to the touch. Even to your hands, you can still feel that slight burn.
Oh, sweet.
It's that cold.
That means that if y'all get too hot, you can touch my beard, and we can make slushies out of it.
I was gonna say no mead's gonna ever be too warm. We can just use your beard frost.
I know. That's what I'm saying, right? Not
Just
too
wash
bad.
it every once in a while, will you?
Yeah. Well,
With
yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
Maybe there's no water around here.
but yeah, no, and I'm just gonna look at myself, and I'm not gonna lie. Ragnar is I mean, he's aware, you know, like he's looking at his chest, like being all covered, but he's also gonna look at because he doesn't know about the lightning in the eyes. I'm just gonna actually dead on look at Varian, be like, so Varian, I can't really see myself right now as there's no water, as we're actually in hell. Is there anything that might have changed other than my chest that I can look at?
Well,
You mean besides your braces?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, you know, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have bracers that are made of ice.
Oh well, that happened too.
you've got a bit more of a
Anything
sparkle
else?
in your eye. No, that's for sure. More like
Oh, and there's this like thin crystalline ice covering all of your armor too.
Oh, sparkle my eye. Well, at least take me to dinner first, Fairy. My goodness.
not interested.
And surprisingly, being in hell, it's not melting.
That's weird. Huh. Also, I just realized something. It seems that, you know, I'm not really that hot. Like I am, but I'm not. It's like I'm hot and I'm cold.
Well, I guess you know you don't need that ring anymore, but I wouldn't take it off.
Oh no,
Actually,
no.
I mean, y'all have the rings. It's still y'all are still sweating.
Well, yeah, it's a furnace.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
But actually, no, MVK, you feel like you literally just jumped in a freaking lake right about like fall time, right before it gets too hot to go swimming or too cold to go swimming.
Yeah.
When you jump in that lake in that early morning where it's really
Initial
frigid,
yeah.
that's what you feel right now.
I think it feels amazing here. But also, Vane, enough about me.
It's not my name.
Huh?
It's not my. It's not my name.
Well,
What?
what?
That's not my name. I don't know what happened when we got here. I don't know what's going on. I have these flashes of like a life that I don't think I ever lived, and it's painful and bright, and everything feels like a lie that's been living up to this point. I don't know what I'm doing here. I feel like
And
I've...
as you put your hands to your face, you feel the bands, and you feel the multiple eyes.
Ew. Well, you're saying that's not your name. What do you think your name is?
Grim, actually, at this point, I'm happy to let you fill this in terms of his history.
Your name is the one you picked.
I think it's... I feel you're fortunate that it rhymes at least. Zelaine. Zelaine is my name. And, I've been asleep for what seems like, you know, the last 20 or 30 years.
Uh-oh. I think we're having another Lumi thing happening.
Not, I mean, that's an experiment. I'm not what everyone said that I've been this entire time. I don't know why I was transformed, but I think I need to find out. Because all I can see are flashes of some other, what seems like another plane. But I know I was sent down here.
As y'all are walking, you notice that as y'all are talking, his form regresses back to his normal look.
Well, I'm glad you don't have the freaky little eye things anymore. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit scary. Wasn't very appealing at all. You're looking back to your normal self. Zelayan, right? That's gonna be getting used to.
Get used to it for you. I've been living another life for the last 30 years.
Well, I think now calm down. I think that with a nice cold pint of mead, I believe that we can discuss this.
I keep forgetting that you always have that on you. But when I had True Sight, Grim, did I see anything unusual that I normally wouldn't see walking around?
Oh, that's a good question.
Nothing seems to be hidden here.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to see if there's an opportunity for me to notice a difference.
Yeah, there was nothing invisible or nothing that looked like it was a different form.
I just innately know that I have True Sight now.
Yeah.
I think I should explain that. I think I can see things that are not visible. You know, I wish Jarl was awake. I don't know much. I know enough magic for my own shenanigans, but I believe I have true sight now when I'm like that. And I think I can do that maybe a couple times a day, but I don't think that might be a very incognito for an angel to spread my wings while we're down here in Avernus. So only in dire situations I think that will happen. But enough about this. How did we not die the moment we got that? Those were demons. What happened?
I mean,
You're muted, MBK.
Oh well, no. I'll let Ed talk.
I think the only person who should be answering that is Varian.
Yeah, well, I
From what I
mean,
gather.
you all passed out.
I was awake.
And Varian, or Aranis.
Hmm.
You hear this voice inside your head. So you've come. As I knew you would. Coming to walk in Daddy's footsteps.
Daddy?
It's great to see. You'll be, hell, you might be even a better lich than me. Kill me, and we'll see what happens. Or not. Either way. My power is infinite, and can even reach your soul.
Who hears this?
As all of Arnis,
Okay.
as Arnis, for a moment, y'all see as his heart pumps, you see black go through his veins and then slowly disappear.
Ornis.
And Arnis, you get the same. And by the way, Para is in her elf form, and for a moment you see her in her purple and black robes, and then back to white again. And actually, these are gold now because she's a gold dragon still.
Oh, yeah.
Arnis, are you
And
doing
then
all
her
right?
voice just fades.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
What getting used to what? What happened?
Yeah.
I heard my father again.
Again? This happened before.
When me and Jarl looked into that dragon tablets back in Hammerfall.
Do you mean the original dragon rider that brought back their dragon and became a lich? That's your dad?
From what I can tell.
Can
Holy crap.
Varian go over and just put his hand on Arnis and just say, my condolences. I can only imagine what you're feeling right now. You've been through so much. You've become mildly undead. And now you're being told that your father is a lich?
Oh, and Vane, by the way, this happens right before your transformation ends.
Mm-hmm.
You see him as a lich.
Vane
And you
keeps
see
it to himself.
Para you see Para in purple and black robes instead of the gold one she is currently wearing.
Vane's going to keep that to himself for the moment to contemplate it. He's already feeling kind of confused. He doesn't really know what to trust yet.
I'm just letting you know what you see because you do have true sight.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody gonna talk about the freaky black little things that was like happening to Artis?
Yeah, unless you looked at your arms, you didn't feel anything. You didn't notice anything change.
Do you feel all right? I mean, do you need some water? I mean,
I feel fine.
do you tell us what happened? Oh wait, you already did. Never mind. Wait. So with your father, like, if you're wanting to talk,
Y'all
about
don't
it,
know that he hasn't said that he saw tears change. So y'all don't know about that yet.
Thane hasn't said anything actually. In fact, can
Well, Arnis saw it too. But Arnis didn't see himself as a freaking lich.
Okay.
as Varian's hand is on Arnis, he asks him, "Do you mind if I need to know. Duty requires me to know. Do you mind if I cast divine sense on you? There might be something obscuring your soul. There might be something you don't know that I need to know."
Go ahead.
Cool. Casting divine sense on Arnis.
I'm guessing we're stopping to do this.
We're walking, I would say,
Okay.
just so that we're moving still.
Okay.
You drop to your knees. As you are getting closer to the city, there are fiends and undead and freaking hell, your friend is a celestial. You sense all of it, and it's almost overwhelming. I mean, hell, Arnis appears undead anyways to you.
Nothing else
He's a
nefarious?
vampire. Nope.
Okay, so it's just a lot. Well, we're definitely in Avernus.
Oh, but you also know that there's a place within 60 feet that is desecrated.
Desecrated?
Mm-hmm.
Well, curiosity.
The opposite of
Holy.
consecrated.
Yeah.
But you see it off to the distance. It's definitely a graveyard.
You alright?
There's too much here. I shouldn't do that again. I shouldn't feel that again. There's too much evil around us. I think I should probably take a backseat in any conversation that we have here. Otherwise, duty might compel me to draw my sword at the wrong moment.
Ragnar's gonna go to Varian. Come on, Varian. Top area. We gotta get into town. We gotta get our friends in a safe place, and then we're gonna possibly, stop by his tavern, have some mead because
The tavern, we're in Avernus. Everything here wants to kill us.
I'm pretty sure there's somewhere that sells drinks in hell.
Fair enough. Probably only way to pass the time, really.
Exactly. Thank you. See, that's my boy. So let's go.
I
ahead
will
and keep
say,
on
though,
moving on.
there's something over there that's very wrong.
What?
It's
do you mean by
desecrated.
You see a graveyard.
Oh, well, I mean, it's hell. I mean,
We
Okay.
probably shouldn't go near that.
Well, fine then.
What are you talking about? It's on the outskirts of the freaking city.
Anyone here can
you're
talk to the
encouraging it
undead?
As a DM, as a player, I'm gonna say no.
You remember what happened the
It's
you
just
remember
right
what happened
there.
the last
It's,
time we were
it's
in
probably
the
like
graveyard, right?
Yep.
it's like probably 60 feet away from y'all, and it's like only like 20 feet away from the city. It's just
All right.
it's a graveyard. It's
All
just
right,
there.
if that's the case,
Okay.
Varian, I trust your judgment, Varian. What do you think?
I think we need to get our friends to safety, and I think we need to start trying to maybe subtly ask some questions as to... I don't know. I mean, without two of our companions, I don't know what's going to call to us.
Get to the gates of the city. They're open. No guards.
Well, that's convenient.
Yes, especially since we're short a cleric in...
And it's
No.
hustling and bustling. The city is moving.
A city in hell. There's a first time for everything. I'm gonna like this.
Well, Ragnar, with your sixth sense of where drink is, can you find out where the nearest establishment is to try and maybe drop off our friends?
Can I sniff for mead?
Oh my god.
I want to do this. Let me allow
Roll me,
this.
Deep inhale! Where's the
roll me a
booze?
wisdom ability check.
Wisdom?
Ability check.
Ability
Lord.
check.
Yeah, roll me a wisdom ability check.
Yes!
Oh,
That's
you
pretty
feel
good.
like you feel like there's a really close bar in the city.
Right.
You might have to ask for directions, but you
Okay.
know there's at least two in there.
All right, I want to look over to my good old new friend Ish. Hey, Selene.
Yay.
So, what I could smell the mead and the ale and all the good stuff. There's two, definitely in the city, but we might need directions because the direction it's going, I don't know. But there's definitely two taverns here.
Have we thought about checking our map of Avernus to see if it's plotted on there?
Oh, do
We
we?
have a map of Avernus.
Do we?
Yeah, I told you we've had a map of Avernus for a
That's
while.
because you
that's
searched
true.
for it. That's right, because you were in the library.
Ah, yes.
You open up the
Yes.
map and you just see a dot that says Hellscape.
Very,
Oh, lovely.
very useful. I mean, we can't not.
Well,
That's just grand, I guess. But maybe though, I think that
And well, here's the thing though. You also see a bunch of more dots that say all the different names of cities. You don't know where you landed.
if that's the case, I'm just gonna go up to.
It's not a it's not a
person.
magical GPS that says blink 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 you're here. No, it
only
doesn't do that.
animate
it's just
object.
a map.
And that's the fact. I'm just gonna go up to a random
Wait a second.
person thing.
Wait a second. Do I
Wait,
have-
what? No, I got this.
No, it's not that. Wait.
What? What
I
happened?
can animate the object and potentially, I think, give it intelligence.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You wanna give it
I want to tinker.
Animate
with the
object does
GPS.
not do that.
We don't.
For
what?
flavor
It's just-
text?
You
It's just-
have an artificer. I can make us a GPS.
That's true. No, I was thinking about making the
You
map
are
talk.
From the future. I mean,
Um, yeah, but even from your time, GPS still doesn't exist.
You want to make a like?
Oh, my
I'm gonna get so rich inventing this shit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Well, if that's
GPS
the
is
case,
still not a.
If we cannot
thing.
do this, I'm gonna go up to a random demon or whatever.
You actually see a tiefling.
Okay. Hey, excuse me, tiefling. Hello. Hi. how's
What
it
the
going?
hell do you want? Oh, and by the way, you hear crowds and screaming, and you hear an auctioneer. Come on, come on! They're fresh off the ship. I got 3 fine sleighs for sale,
Oh boy.
and it's
That's-
coming from the middle of the city.
I don't like. I'll do that in a second. Oh, so, tiefling. By the way, so, tavern. Got any nearby?
One in the center of the city, and there's one at the very far end of the city. If you're looking for high scale, it's at the end of the city. If you're looking for I don't give a fuck, it's mead, you're looking at this end of the city.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very kindly.
But question for you:
Yeah.
what
what's
the
up?
fuck is wrong with your face?
There goes that work of your confidence.
Say
You
what?
got weird, strange lines in your face, and it's pale. How the fuck you have? What's that?
You-
Ice? How the
you
fuck
don't
you got?
talk like that,
What?
Ragnar. Turn his insides into his outsides. You gotta take that shit to a little tiefling sprite.
I wouldn't
Crack-
do that
crack
in the
shot.
city because
Who's
just to
near
let
me?
you know,
Who's near me? Who is near me right
I
now?
I changed one of my cantrips to
the
thunder.
entire
We're
party,
ready to
a bunch
fucking
of
party.
citizens, and him.
Hmm.
And he goes, by the way, I just figured I'd let you know. Asmodeus watches over the city well.
Who?
Oh, can
Can
I do
I have anybody that's proficient in religion
Yes.
to give me a religion check?
Please, I want to learn.
No. it isn't.
Asmodeus is the king of freaking hell. He is the
Ah.
deity of hell.
Dude, Craig's got a boss religion check. Why did the
My
paladin even
God.
bother, man?
Oh, yeah. By the way, you would know that he is the god of hell. He is on the top tier of the gods of hell.
You
He
gonna tell me
runs
that?
it.
You gonna tell me that, Krennic?
I kind of want to see where this goes.
Oh no.
There's also somebody else that made a check
Poor
too.
Ragnar.
Varian. Varian can always say something too.
Varian nudges Krennic and says, I don't think we should cause any trouble in the streets. We're outnumbered. We have no idea where we are. But it's
Well,
always
You know what?
He goes,
you're
fine.
"Well, stay frosty, my friends," as he walks away.
Yeah, that's
Dr.
what I
Freeze.
thought. You little-
Did you just say stay frosty?
I'm gonna
Um,
snap my fingers and change into a tiefling.
Can you please make me a wisdom save before you do that? As he
No,
turns around.
I snap before you ask. Does that
Doesn't
count for
matter.
anything? Doesn't
Doesn't
count for
matter.
anything? Are you
I got-
sure? Second chance.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Leave that.
No, I got it, and believe me, I have my pen ready. You guys are already nearly
You
past the
automatically
page.
fail the save.
Okay.
I didn't roll.
I rolled.
Okay, roll then.
But now that I know, I
Oh.
automatically failed your roll. I didn't have to
Oh,
roll.
wait,
It's
wait,
fine.
wait.
I didn't-
Oh.
No,
That was
no.
Ragnar.
Oh,
You
I'm
didn't
out.
have to make it. It was Kranich.
Oh,
By the way,
Oh.
he cast hold person. You are now stuck there.
Who?
Who?
oh, Ragnar?
No, Kranich.
I didn't even roll.
Doesn't matter. He can choose to make a one fail save a day.
Oh, okay. So
God damn it.
And he
Wow.
goes, "I would keep your mouth shut," as he continues to walk. And by the way, hold person is cast. He is stuck there.
Kranich stuck?
Unless somebody knows Dispel Magic.
Oh god, I mean that'd be our cleric. Dude, does
Well,
oh I don't have
time
As
to
a-
pick up. Oh.
As a what looks to be, she's weird. She's pale, like I mean, not even pale. Like as white as this IHOP cup is, like white.
Oh.
Who'd you steal that from?
IHOP.
we don't ask about IHOP. No.
No.
But she appears to be an elf, but white skin, black eyes, and jet black hair. As she touches Kranich and goes, "You can move now."
Oh, thanks,
goes-
sweet cheeks.
I would
You didn't learn your lesson from before? Like,
I
when
would watch your mouth. I am the one that saved you from being held there all day.
That's why I gave you a compliment.
Oh boy.
Catcalling is unacceptable.
That's not catcalling. Don't be so insecure.
Oh my
Me?
god.
Just gonna
We
stay
gotta
out of
die.
Here.
Oh, can I intervene?
By the way, y'all think she's an elf, but she looks really weird for being an elf.
Hi, how's it going? Thank you for saving my ignorant friend over here.
Don't
I've
call him
learned-
ignorant.
He's learned his lesson. I'm gonna slap my hand over his mouth. Yeah, he's perfectly fine. We're just heading over to the tavern.
I'm gonna lick his hand.
and-
Yes, do it!
Oh, hold on, stop, time out, pause.
Oh no.
Your tongue gets stuck to his hand.
Hey! Can this thing off, please?
It's the story.
Hey!
Oh, he's
Hey,
fine.
get
He's-
unfreeze my
he's
tongue!
absolutely fine.
Unfreeze my tongue!
Thank you. Have a nice day. And I'm
What's
just
the
gonna...
matter with you?
Let's go. We're
Get
just going. We're walking.
He's now
There's
dragging
someone-
you by your tongue.
this
Yeah,
fireball
come on,
right
come
here.
on, Come on, let's go, Fred.
I think I have I think I do have I can cast I think
moving.
flame or something I believe.
No, hold on.
This is bullshit.
As it slowly starts to melt and your tongue gets freed.
Oh,
as
God.
Can I have
God.
Arnis? Arnis,
Yes.
you can roll me a perception check,
Oh,
and so can
Okay.
Varian.
okay.
Oh, I love D&D.
19.
Nice.
Varians,
14.
if you rolled a 12 or higher, you notice that the shadow elf is
I
following
knew
you.
it.
By the way, welcome to a homebrew entire race of mine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Varian nudges Arnis and says she's following
Just to
us.
let you know, because Kranich would know this information a little bit. They're normally necromancers, as they have innate necromantic abilities,
Ooh.
like racially innate necromancer abilities. Yeah, I created a really screwed up race.
Cool. Can Varian stops and turns around and and walks over to her, not non-threateningly, and says, "It seems that you have been searching for us.
No, I'm just
A passerby."
curious. Curiosity killed the cat, as your people would say.
I mean, the
Yeah, you probably brought it back to life, didn't you?
Craddock, do you know about? Sorry, I don't mean to ask. Be indelicate. What is she?
This little
She-
ball
she-
of delightful shadow elf.
She kind of puts her hand to her face, and you see that her nails, they don't look painted, but they're black.
Are they at least nice?
Oh yeah, they look gorgeous, and they actually have red tips. Like she did paint the tips on.
Well, Darian's always
Just a
been.
tip?
Zalupa
Just a
means
tip.
just tip, doesn't count. Sorry.
So I can see y'all are not from here.
I'll give that away.
What?
Very
Let's.
observant.
Well, good for you. As I came by, I'm a translator. Well, I'm more than that, but I can make sure some of y'all don't get eaten. Even though that'd be really fun, because I kind of want to. It would be kind of fun, especially the big guy over there that has the frosty beard. It'd be kind of it'd be funny to see what he would look like animated as a skeleton.
That would be pretty
I'd have
funny.
to agree.
That would be pretty great, actually. Can we keep? What's your name?
My name is Sarion.
Sarion. Well, Sarion, we're going to a tavern. We have our friends. We're going to get into a safe place and whatnot, and we're going to have some meat. You want to join us?
You mean the two unconscious things on that behemoth of a machine that looks like it should be rusting apart?
Rusting apart? You look
gonna-
like you're rusting apart. you-
I'm going to I'm going to slap
janky
right
little-
with my ass hand again. Okay, go ahead, try to look and see what happens, bud.
Well, here's
Hold
the
on,
thing.
why do you want to help us? You just met us.
Oh yeah, sure. It makes a good point.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because I want to see how above worlders get to be so idiotic.
So-
But I'm
That's-
also
Who
there's
wound
more
up in
to
hell?
it.
Who made the idiotic choices here?
I was born here. Y'all wound up in hell.
So you have generational idiocy running through you. That's not my problem.
This is where my
Craddock,
race
for
was
the love of
created.
God.
Let him. This is good. It's his character. He's from the future. We're all
I mean, yeah, that's
just
true.
you know we're primitive compared to Craddock, man. I can imagine like I'm with a bunch of primitives.
You notice that she actually has no weapons whatsoever, and she seems to just be wearing simple robes.
Her weapon is her
No
glowing personality,
wands.
apparently.
No jewelry. She goes, if you want a safe place for your friends to stay, it's not cheap. But I'd go to the tavern up the hill.
Was that the
If
one
you-
on the other side of the city? Because we was told the other side of the city, that's the high-end one. And then the
Correct.
one down below was the, POS one.
There's a bathhouse there. There is all
Bathhouse?
kinds of things there.
No, no
Alright,
bathhouse.
don't get
Nope,
any
no
ideas.
bathhouse.
Hold on,
No
hold on,
bathhouse.
Hold on. Wait, bathhouse? Bathhouse. Bathhouse? Wait,
Nope.
mead? Is there mead?
The finest in this city.
Oh no.
I got plenty of gold. We're going to the bathhouse with me.
Can Zelane approach Asarian? He's got his cowl on because I think that even without the angelic form and Asamar's face probably would draw attention. And essentially says, "We need to get there without being noticed. Can you be our guide to avoid any guards or unseemly types? If you have such curiosity, at least we'd prefer to give you a bit of a better tale than having us getting mugged in the
Unnoticed?
street."
You've already been noticed.
Is she distressed by? Did she notice what Zelane is?
She doesn't care.
Okay.
You've already been noticed. Because here's the thing. There is the, let's just call him the merchant master. Anything that comes in or out of this city, he knows about it. You've already been noticed here. Fallen one.
Fault? What?
Do you know my story?
And no, I do not. I just know you are a fallen one. And it's kind of weird having a lich in your party that refuses to accept his powers.
Lich? Oh.
And of course, a weapon from the gods of lightning. Wow. Aren't you just a bunch of riffraff?
I can show you what this riffraff could do, but honestly,
I can show you what I can do too.
Don't antagonize
we
her.
don't got time for that because we got to get our friends to a safe place.
As she pulls out a cage, it looks like a lantern almost, but there's like 4 or 5 little orbs in it. I could always add your soul to my collection.
That's when Zelaine looks over to Ragnar and says, that's a phylactery, don't upset her. You want to be a ball of light?
This is not a phylactery of sorts. This is a soul cage.
Well, you know what? I don't want to be in no soul cage. You know what? Just pissed off if you're not going to help us. How about that? We're
And thing
going to
is,
a tavern.
you notice she had nothing on her, and all of a sudden she pulls out this soul cage, and then when she puts it back in, it disappears.
I'm not surprised. It's magic. It's hell. I mean, anything's possible at this point.
Well,
Yes, of course.
We
I
need an
will be your
interpreter.
guide through all of Avernus, with one condition. When you finish here, you go back to the world of above. You take me with you. I will not help you in combat, if you ever do decide to do that. I am here as simply... I'm a mercenary of words, and I know a lot of people. But it all comes at a cost. For every person you wish to speak with, you will have to pay me. You will have to pay for my services. But I will be your guide, as I have memorized every square inch of Avernus.
Koranic, would you mind bringing us that map?
By the way, when she says that, that's like memorizing every square inch of North America.
Okay. Well, would you?
The map?
We have a map of Avernus. If we could, would our first transaction be with you to at least notate the map for us?
I'll give you one for free. We're in Hellscape.
Very helpful. Well, friends, I as much as it, makes me feel a bit.
Hellscape is the biggest city.
Oh, that's the name of the
And-
city?
Yes, Hellscape. I know, we're not very original here. Welcome to Avernus.
Yeah, not many bards coming out of Avernus. Don't look like much of your songs anyway.
And, by the way, this is the biggest trade city in all of Avernus as well. Anything from souls to slaves to hearts.
We are looking for a slave.
No, you're looking for a warrior.
I thought that he was enslaved, Grim. I'm so sorry.
Technically, he is enslaved, but in Avernus, he's a soldier.
Oh, okay, so he's yeah, kind of like a contract. He's stuck that, so not a slave. So let me take that back then. Well, we are
he
looking.
signed a contract that stated, I will work and do this. I will fight in the blood war, or I become a freaking pool of... I become a creature that I don't want to be, and I will accept the infernal engine inside my chest to become that warrior.
What was his name again, Grim? I'm so sorry. Krug?
Sludge. Krog.
Krog, yeah.
Krog.
Well,
I'm gonna put that in my notes real quick.
Aserion, we are looking for someone quite particular. Would you mind if we walk towards the establishment that you've mentioned? Have you heard of anyone named Krog? That's why we're here. We're not here to cause problems. We're
Krog
not
doesn't
here.
ring a bell. What is he?
He's a dwarf with an infernal engine inside him who is married to an angel in the material plane. She's been looking for him. She's thought that he was dead this entire time, but we met him in some desolate town
If he has an infernal engine in his chest, then he's in the Blood War. He might as well be dead.
Is there a... It's still happening right now. Is there a front where he would be?
It will never end. Demons and devils will never get along.
Well, first let's get to this establishment and try and lay our friends down. I don't think... And, you know...
And see, the one that comes from the future, as we don't have the machinery here, I'm sure even in your time, the Blood War is still going on.
It is.
My point exactly.
Can
Well,
I,
there goes Hermit.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Oh.
Okay. I just saw you like disappear. I was like, oh shit, there goes Hermit.
Now,
Is anybody here
I'm-
able to detect my use of infernal engines in the armor?
I mean, I think
I
before
mean,
that, I think
They
before-
notice you have infernal engines in your armor, but they just don't care. They just figure you're another soldier.
Okay.
You've got
we have
walking camo, Kranich. Let's friggin' go. Blending in for real, dude.
That actually is pretty neat.
So I'm gonna do my changeling thing really quick. I'm not really gonna hide it, but I'm gonna turn into that dude that we met with the Ragnar size axe, the big old you said like 15-foot tall demon fella.
I don't know if you can you change size with that
yes,
ability?
I can. I can change size. I can change voice. I can change race, and I inherit their traits.
I think you can only go up to 1 foot taller.
And he's like 10 feet.
Let me check this.
Can we have a group huddle?
There is a limit on
By
how
the
far
way?
you can change. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta look this up because this is actually a big thing.
It's a really smart idea. Walking around with a, an official technically.
You
No,
decide what you look like, and
That would be
including
pretty
height,
smart.
weight, facial features, sound of your voice, coloration, hair length, sex, and many other distinguishing characteristics. It appears another race.
that's cool.
Blah blah blah.
You just don't have their strength, right? Like that's it.
Correct. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's all for show.
it's just a
Yeah, it's just for show, and you don't have his clothing, his armor, or anything like that nature.
Oh,
No,
cool.
I keep my armor, but it changes shape with me.
Cool.
Correct.
Cool.
But it's an illusion. So if somebody tried to
Cast, detect.
like somebody was like, "Hey, buddy," and smacked him in the back of
Yeah,
what his wood had be, it would just
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
through
but
it.
I get advantage on any rolls to attempt to detect my my illusion.
Yes.
But if it was a physical attack to the head,
It passed right through.
it would pass
Yeah.
through.
So anyway, I'm gonna clump behind the group here.
Yeah. Get
Selene walks over to Kranich and says, "That's a really brilliant idea. We'll just have you lead us the entire time.
Okay.
I'll stand in your shadow. I don't want anyone looking at my face."
All right, I gotta roll a perception check. Give me a second. All right, keep going. I'm gonna be rolling a lot of perception checks because you are trying to become something you are not.
In a realm full of magic and
I've
demons.
not roused. How have I roused
Wait,
suspicion?
can we go in the
First off,
alley?
No,
There
most of
was
them are detect
nothing
magic.
there, and then all of a sudden, he appeared.
It's pretty cool.
The demon was not there, and now the demon has appeared.
Maybe we should go.
We're
in
walking
the
down
alley
we're walking
or-
down a street. We're passing new people every second.
Well, I think we should go in an alley or corner or and then all I can stand in front of you and we got the whole everybody. We got the whole party. I'm just saying. And you can even have your badger bear. We can
I
use
will
that for
say-
cover.
Hold on, let me see what your intelligence is. Okay, you have an 18 intelligence. You know that turning into him specifically would rouse suspicion.
Oh.
Turning into another demon, just a random demon, wouldn't.
What's wrong with the guy? What was he?
He was I didn't tell you. That's right. Varian didn't tell you who it was. That's
I will allow that to be retconned.
Yeah, no, it's an official. Yeah, so he would be recognized, and out of uniform would be really, really
Oh well,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a
that's a great
guardian
idea, but
of
it's
the
still a good
portal.
idea to turn into a demon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn into a. Yeah, sure. We'll go with just some random demon. Maybe not that specific, dude. Right?
Yeah, I should
Maybe
have
the dude.
I should have done
The
that.
dude guy now.
Then I won't roll as many perception checks because you're just a random passerby.
Yeah.
I just want to be
Alright.
tall. That's all.
Oh, that's fine.
Would it be better to be a demon or a devil?
Demon here.
Oh, okay.
Demon here. Don't be a devil here. You'll get killed.
Yep.
Oh,
The initial person that we met, MVK, was a demon.
got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Trust me, my words are going to be very, very specific when I'm talking about demons and devils in this area.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's pretty interesting that we fought some devils.
Because it matters.
Yep. Blood
I
war.
will try to.
Bad business.
I will try my best to focus on that, even though Ragnar really wants to meet. I can't.
So
control
as you go up, you pass a tavern,
Mm,
Mhm.
and you can smell the mead.
Is this the tavern that Asarian was mentioning, Grim?
It
Nope.
is not.
This is the first tavern,
It is not.
but you can smell it.
Ragnar, please, look, it's that like just whispers. That's probably piss water compared to the place that we're supposed to be going to. Just wait a little bit longer. There'll be a bathhouse. You could have mead in a bath. That's just a
It's
stew.
probably been oh, and by the way, I just want to let you know, Ragnar, it's probably been about 12 to 14 hours since you've had a thing of mead. Actually, it's probably been
No.
longer than that because you probably didn't have very much in the mountain.
Okay, so one for the road is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't want you walking there. Stick together, man.
Do we have any on us? I
You
mean,
have stuff on
Continue to
you.
walk, by the way.
Do I have any meat on me?
Yeah.
Let me check. Do I have meat?
Could I,
She's
could I
continuing to walk.
interrupt?
Oh, okay, fine. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's go. Go. I can still
Exactly.
smell it. Just go. Go.
So you walk for another 2 or 3 hours. This is a big city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you see what looks to be almost like a Japanese style temple, but you can smell the mead coming out of it. You can see what looks to be steam coming out from one of the chimneys, and you see fiendish, not demon, but fiendish looking females serving drinks, and one of them opens the door for you. Good day, madam, as they look at the elf.
So this is the place?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, freaking sweet! I'm just gonna like, can I just?
And she
let
goes,
go
but
in?
hold on 1 second. As she claps her hands, and 2 girls pop up, and also white elves. Please take their measurements. They are highly, highly underdressed. As these girls start to take tape measures and like go from your boots to your balls and start measuring around your chest and like on all of you.
I'm not taking. No, you ain't touching my things. Thank you. I just wanted to.
They're doing it without you freaking like even saying anything. Like they're putting it around your waist. I mean, like you've been measured before, right? Like that's what they're doing. They're just being a
You
little
might
bit
want
more
to be
personal.
cautious. I'm a little bit icy, ladies. Just saying, you know, you might get some frostbite.
They seem to be touching your body without any problems.
Okay, I'm just gonna. All right.
And one of them is writing down as there's numbers being called out. We'll be back momentarily. As the two girls leave, after grabbing all of your measurements.
Glad that's so far.
As you get escorted to a table. This table looks a little, I mean, it's pretty huge for your party. As she goes, if you will trust me, I will make sure your two companions get to their room. Now, it is 10 gold pieces a night. Here.
Varian walks over and essentially just hands over the gold and says, and an extra 5, not to mention what they are.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Excellent. Understood.
As she throws it behind her, another girl comes over, catches it, and then runs off.
I think Ragnar, this is the kind of establishment that they're used to keeping things a bit more on the down low. I don't think we have to worry too much. You know, even the Hells have some sort of, sense of, call it decency.
The finest establishment in the Hells.
Well, finest establishment, I need some meat in my hand, please and thank you.
Of course.
Ragnar, if you want to go get meat, I need to sort something out with Vane, because, Zari...
No,
Vane.
she claps her hands, and a girl walks up to the table. And hands you a list. That is like an entire menu. That's like 6 pages. Here's our meat, and here's our food. And hands you a secondary menu.
I'm gonna be here for a minute. You sure you don't want to entice yourself, Varian, because you was kind of getting weird with Arnis, and I don't know. I think you should let loose a little bit.
I would love to knock back a couple drinks with you first, but I think I have a couple pressing things that I need to just... We're in Avernus, and he starts whispering, if you haven't noticed, one of our companions is an angel.
Oh, well, I mean...
He can't keep his cloak on him the entire time.
She goes, well, you mean like the person over there in the corner? As you see a full-blooded angel sitting in the corner. No one can see in this place. You are safe here.
Are you in neutral ground?
Oh, by heavens, no.
By heavens.
We're not even in the city limits anymore.
Oh. Well, now that our companions are safe,
Welcome to Infinity.
Ooh, fancy.
We are not even on the material plane anymore.
But I didn't feel anything as I walked through.
That's the point.
That's very tricky.
See, because you walked in with me, you got to see what this place really is. If you would have walked in by yourself, it would have been another demon tavern.
Oh, that's tricky.
Well, that's when Varian looks right and says, well, they're trying to sort some things out. Do you want to have a bit of a drinking contest?
Yes! Finally! That's what I was
By the way,
talking about.
when you look at the menu, there's drinks from anywhere from 1 copper to 2,000 gold pieces.
Well, good thing I got 16,000 gold pieces, Mr. DM.
And that's for a glass. The bottle says 24,000.
Well...
Oh, wow.
Well, that glass, well, let's figure out, what do you think? There's a lot of things on the... Oh, my gosh, there's a lot of choices.
It's bush latte for you there, Ragnar.
You know what? I don't want to hear it, Kranich, all right? I can order whatever I want. You
Bit my tongue one second.
Man.
Yes,
Ow.
y'all are... You all right, Hermit?
Yeah, I just bit my tongue 1 second. Don't want to make weird faces.
Okay. But yeah, this is all neutral ground. There is elves, high elves. There's pretty much every race you could think of walking around this place. It's kind of like home, but weirder, because there's also angels and demons. And as you look around, you see a sign. You fight, you die.
that's no fun.
The
Right.
giant capital letters. You fight, you die.
Well, better not.
As you hear
kill it.
somebody get pissed off, and you see a body get thrown across the bar, and instantly both parties turn to dust.
Oh, fun.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Now,
Well,
Ragnar, let's not put a fighting rig in here, shall we?
I mean, I think I don't want to be dust. Can I ask the lady that's
And then the
serving
dust disappears,
Oh,
and nobody blinks an eye.
Can-
Ask the service lady whatever you wish, because the other shadow elf that was with you, she has now walked off.
well, all right. Well, good riddance, well said. Anyways,
And you notice that all the servers and everybody, they're all shadow elves.
that's interesting.
Male or female, it doesn't matter. They're all shadow elves. Anybody that looks like they're serving or escorted upstairs, they're all shadow elves.
Okay, well, now knowing that fact, now the question gets even more intriguing. Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah. The shadow elf we came here with. Did you all know her? Does she work here by any chance?
She owns the place.
Oh shit. Right. Fair enough. Okay. Another question. I see it says no fighting, and I saw those. I saw them turn to dust. So no fighting pits, no like special place that
No.
you dazzle, drink.
This is a safe guardian.
Yes.
If you fight, you don't necessarily. Everyone knows that you don't die. You just
Okay.
end up turned to dust, and then your dust goes back to whatever plane you stepped in on. And then you are never allowed to enter the establishment again.
Sorry then, Ragnar, I think no ballads about you having a fight in Avernus in a tavern for a bit then, right? That's when
No making money.
Zelane takes off his hood and looks around, looks at the shadow elf and says, I see that you're serving more than a normal crowd in the city. Are there any angels here that,
Every race that you could imagine, the ugliest to the prettiest, are here.
That's when Zelane looks at everyone and says, I've never spoken to an angel. I think I need to go and see if anyone knows my story.
Good luck with that. Bloody angels. As she just walks off.
I like this place. Well, okay. Well, if you're doing that.
By the way, she has looked down on all of race. It's like it's not just angels.
No, I get it.
As she walks off, she's just downing every other race besides.
We're
her.
inferior, I get it.
yeah, well, that's to be expected.
Are there any angels nearby, Grim, that seem...
There's an angel in the corner.
Can Zelane go over and tap them on the shoulder?
Sure, you can certainly try.
Oh boy.
So very kind of sheepishly, like a 12-year-old boy who's feeling like he's
Listen, fallen one, if you're going to come up to an angel that has had true status, then put your chest up and actually act like a man.
Damn.
I'll
By the way,
accept.
she doesn't have the bands, but she definitely looks gorgeous.
Okay.
You can see her wings are kind of down. She seems to be wearing simple silver and gold robes.
What's her
But if you're
temperament?
going to- She seems very just chill. She doesn't
Blasé?
seem angry at you, but she seems more annoyed that you're just being that shy little kindergartner that's like, can I get your autograph? Yeah, she's more like that.
Well, then at that point, Zelane drops it and just goes, "All right, I'm sorry. Like I just found out the other day that I'm not who I thought I was, and I was going to ask you. My name's
Are any
Zelane."
of us truly who we think we are?
Well, no, but if you wake up one day and you have a 6-foot wingspan with several other eyes and you can see the truth of things, it's a bit of a shock. Do you know my name? My name's Elaine. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I've been doing for the last 30 years, just masquerading as an ASMR, which I think is a kindness.
Honey, 30 years? You are yet a child.
Well, I'm not 30 years old. What I was before was, but I'm clearly not that.
300? Even if you're a child still.
Why was I sent to the material plane?
I don't know. I know a lot of angels. I know a lot of people. Giving me your name does not equate to telling me who you are.
I woke up as an
And your three-headed pup friend is currently drooling on your frosted armor friend.
You get away, puppy!
Just give him some mead. He'll pipe down. He just wants your mead.
Well, there's 3 heads, all right? This place is expensive.
I mean,
But you've come to Avernus.
we're looking for some.
That's where you stepped in, as this is currently where this place is located, as it changes frequently. As I've been stuck here for about, 2 weeks.
You wouldn't know someone by the name of Krog that's fighting the Blood War, do you?
No.
Do you know someone that would know more about the politics of the place?
No. I do not. Once I step into this place, if it goes to Avernus, I stay here.
Ah, so this place changes planes. It doesn't just remain here then.
About every 2 weeks.
When was the last change?
About a week ago, if not 2.
Oh, that's very good. I wouldn't want to try and get back down here. You have no idea what we had to get through in order to get down. We had to kill a bloody dragon. It
Why
was
didn't you just come here?
what?
Why didn't you just come here?
I've never heard of Infernity.
There's one in the material plane.
What, like a franchise? Like the Bearded Goosen?
No, it's the same building.
Oh, you're doing my head in.
Material plane.
Thank you very much for at least giving me a bit more confidence to walk around as I am in this establishment. I don't think I should do that in Avernus. You have a lovely evening.
Since you have no, I have a question for you. Why? First off, why is there a mushroom on the mechanical being?
Oh, I thought that was...
Secondly, why did you bring an Arctic wolf pup?
I mean, I don't make all...
Hell,
I don't make all the decisions for my companions. That one...
the Cerberus I understand.
was a
But the
gift.
Arctic wolf pup? Are you stupid?
Oh, no, we don't... I don't want to... I saw the
Do you
people...
know how hot it gets in Avernus?
Well, I mean, that makes more sense to have something that cools things off then, right?
It's an Arctic wolf pup. It stays in the Arctic. It stays in cold. How is it going to survive
That's when
here?
Zelaine looks over at the Arctic Wolf just to see... How is the Arctic Wolf pup doing?
It is very dehydrated at this point.
So I yell over at Ragnar. Ragnar, for God's sake... What? Look at Fenrir! He's about to fall over!
Shit! Fenrir, water! I need water!
And she brings out a glass of water and sets it.
I'm just gonna
You did
open up Fenrir's mouth and just... Come on, Fenrir!
As the water starts rushing out, it's trying to lap it up.
Is he gonna start licking Ragnar's face because there's ice?
And then it just realizes that your armor's cold and literally jumps in your lap and starts... Now think about this. This dog is about the size of you, and it's in your lap, rubbing its head on your beard,
Oh, well, that's adorable. All right, Fenrir.
and like
look,
headbutting you.
Fenrir! Okay, look. I'm gonna, braid my beard into a single strand where he could just, it's like a sickle, all right? And then he could just get near it and stay cold. Also, I'm gonna ask, lady, I need someone that works here.
They can to ignore you, and I'm gonna go back to Zaylen, so is that all the questions you have for me?
Well, I apologize for, I believe, wasting your time. I know that the heavens probably have many angels. Of course, it's like a whole other realm of existence with millions of angels. I just, do you know who I could speak to, maybe, that might know my story? I have flashes of my life before, but I want to know more.
The Grand Consonant. And, of course, my world.
Does it have to go to the...
Ethereal plane, yes.
Well, that'll be a bit of a while. I guess I'll let that rest for a bit.
Actually, in a week's time, if you are done with what you wish to do here, place is the next stop is the ethereal plane.
Well, that's very kind for you to let me know. I think that I might bring... As long as my companions are willing, we might come back.
1 week.
1 week.
10 days.
All right. Well, if you don't...
Because in D&D terms, 10 days.
Yeah, no, yeah.
By the way.
If you don't mind, I don't really know about... I mean, we're looking for a warrior named Krog. Do you know anyone here that might know his whereabouts? Or who we should talk to?
I'm sorry that I don't.
Well, thank you so very much for your time. What was your name?
I'm not going to address that.
No problem, then. I don't want to cause a bit of a row. I'm just going to make sure that my friends get their stay and that, Ragnar, you and Varian properly pickled yet?
And I would be very careful about saying, even though this place is a safe haven, outside of it is not. So be careful about screaming your friends' names around.
All right. Well, they're known here? Are we known? Yeah, I mean, I know that...
That's necessary. You don't want to be known here.
All right. I mean, we did kill the dead raven. That might have gotten back to the pits of hell.
When you get your room, they don't do names. They just give you a number. I am 364 for the time being.
Well, I'll remember that if I have any more questions for you.
And, by the way, that's her room number.
Is she flirting with him?
No.
Okay.
Huh?
Not necessarily, but she's not flirting with him.
Well, that's when Vane attempts a slight musing joke. Well, you know, if later if I have any questions, would you mind if I pop by your room?
Knock if you wish. If I'm there, and I will answer. If I'm not, I'm probably in the bathhouse.
All right, just a bit of a warning. He's got a bit of he's got an oath, but watch out for the man in flaming armor over there. He's a bit of oh, I'm just glad that he can't get drunk. Don't tell the fighter that though.
I don't plan on saying anything. She just leans back and just closes her eyes.
Cool. Then Zelane goes back to the party. Well, learned a couple things. This tavern doesn't really exist anywhere. It's leaving for the ethereal realm in 10 days, which means I might be able to find out who I am. They have no idea who we can talk to about finding Krog, and quite frankly, I think we just need to get, you know, Lumi and Yarl into a room and then just try and come back down here.
They've already been taken to a room.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. Well, in that case, then, Zelane looks around and says, you know, I wonder if they wouldn't... Are there any bards playing?
There's a couple of them.
Can Zelane join the throng?
Oh, music!
You can certainly go for it.
Should we get to watch?
All right. Well, listening into the bards, Zelane pulls out his lute and attempts to play along for 22. Okay.
You play along successfully. No one seems to be giving money to the bards.
That's fine. No. That wasn't the point. It's just getting one.
But yeah, no.
So...
Do you play a ballad
Yeah.
of the Grinning Fool?
Yes.
They all look at you and wink.
Oh, I see that I'm in good company here then. And,
And they continue to play as you hear throughout their song. You hear a number of 487.
487. I'm going to remember that.
The
Ball.
lady comes back and goes, "Your friends are in your room. Your room number is 1002. It has enough. It is a suite room. It has multiple bedrooms inside it. I figured y'all would want to be more of a group."
Well, considering the fact that I'm just happy that this establishment is all right, and that's when Varian looks over at Ragnar and says, "How you keeping? How many tankards of meat have we gone through?"
Oh, so
I don't know.
I've looked at the menu and like based off of like what Grim was telling me with the prices, just so we don't go flat broke. Tankard wise, I have had 15. And
Of what price?
The price being about 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
So I've already done the math, and I'm gonna take that from my thing. Damn it, Ragnar. Can't help it. So yeah, 15, and they're 100 per. So, which is 1,500 gold pieces. So that's not bad. That's actually really good for me. Which would be that right there. Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Goober. So yeah, how many of you? I've had about 15 takers. How many have you had, Varian?
Varian's been keeping pace, but you said it was of the cheaper stuff.
Yeah, it's 100 gold pieces.
Is the Grim are the victuals magical, or is it just normal alcohol?
You notice that you're kind of getting a buzz, but you're not Ragnar drunk yet. But it's a nice buzz. You can feel it at least.
That's interesting. I feel something, a strange tingling in my fingers. I think it's affecting me. Anyone? Don't you come after me, New Line Cinema. It's performative, expressive rendition from a different character.
With that, it is 10 o'clock. Let us take a 5-minute break because I need to stand up and stretch and move.
Awesome.
I agree.
Everyone that's come in, thank you so very much for being here. We're just going to take a short break for a moment. Anyone that wants to stay here for a bit, please meme with us. If you're curious about what's going on, just to summarize, we came through a portal into Avernus, which is a nether realm. After killing a dragon, we've managed to have Varian keep us alive after a demon guard decided not to murder us because he had too much rubbish to deal with. We've come to a city. We've been led by a shadow elf that's been the creation of Grim, and now we're in a tavern that is not on any material plane, and we're waiting to see where the adventure takes us, as Lumi and Jarl are still unconscious in our suite at the moment, and Varian and Ragnar are having a bit of a drinking match, even though I'm letting you know now, Varian, after his transformation, can't get drunk from normal booze. Good thing they didn't make a betting game of it so far. So we'll be back in a few moments, my dudes.
Sorry, Hermit just sent me a book.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it about? I'm guessing it's about your character.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Yeah, he sent me a book.
Ah,
Yikes.
fair enough.
That's
as India
amazing.
goes. But I was gonna ask you, Ed. Like, how are like, what are you thinking about? What's happening with you?
It is interesting to say the least.
Yeah, like your dad. Like that's now we all know about that, right?
Vane knows.
We was all walking together when that was.
Yeah, but no, it's in his head. Vane saw it and has remained silent. Arnis hasn't said anything aloud.
But
So
I thought-
he talked with his dad.
No,
right?
That's the only part
Yeah.
I want. Like that's the only thing I'm
So
asking.
you
I'm not
know
asking
that
about the other thing.
Well, the voice said that he was his dad, right?
Oh.
But
Okay.
you did not see him as a lich, and you did not see Para as a Draco Lich.
Yeah, no, that part I know about. I was
And
wondering
just
about
to
the
let
whole
y'all
dad
know,
thing.
everything that I'm adding to Arnis's character, Arnis has no clue what's coming next.
Huh?
Me and him did not sit there and write down
Wait,
a 16-page.
You and Ed didn't
It's-
talk about it?
This is even no. We've talked about. I talked to him about my scope of where I can go,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but he doesn't know what happens next.
Mm,
I think that's
exactly.
exciting, like because like it's nice to talk about like what you want for your character with the DM, but like I think it's also cool to like be like, hey, I can go this direction or like this kind of direction, and like let it unfold, and it's kind of like a surprise,
Exactly.
It's an
But the
adventure.
wonderful thing is, I've also given Arnis the choice. If you've noticed, he hasn't used any of his warlock spells or powers at all.
Yep.
He has the choice to use them or not, and me and Arnis talked about the consequences if he does use them, and the consequences if he doesn't.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
he may be able to go the entire campaign and not use a single warlock thing. He may end up having 5 levels of a warlock and absolutely no use for them.
I want to see at least
Yeah, that is
one
true.
Eldritch Blast. I'm just.
Could be consequences. Are we all good to
Exactly.
dive back in? What's the call to adventure? We're the tavern. What's happening?
The call to adventure is all you hear outside the tavern. I still got 3 slaves for sale. They're fine and dandy. They're straight off the ship. One's a little beat up, but it's okay. They'll shape through.
I had a
Feeding
feeling.
to a slave always is a good thing.
Right.
So now
Are we back in?
we're back
Or this
in.
is-
Yeah, we're back
Okay.
in.
There's your call to adventure.
I knew that was the thing.
Well, at least this time it was the boost in your back end.
Right now we're
Yeah, not getting kicked through a portal this time. Thank you, Arnis.
Wait, so we can hear that outside the tavern?
Well, I mean, yeah. Does anyone need to? Do you want a specific person, Grim, to be the one that hears it, or do we all hear that?
You all hear it.
Well, friends, I don't know if I
We've been
mean.
shouting it for hours.
I think Varian takes a bit of an issue with that because he doesn't. He's as a protector of the good and the just. He just can't stand the fact that none of his party members said anything. He was kind of grumbly as they were walking towards the tavern. And says, "Well, now that we have Lumi and Jarl at least safe for a bit, I'm sorry, friends. I can't stand to hear. I know that we can't change anything, but there is an auction for slaves. I have to go see what's going on. Maybe there's someone that we can save from being in.
If it makes you feel any better, Varian, the only reason I didn't say anything, I know I've been, hankering for some maid and everything. I know that I wanted to get our friends safe, but hearing that about slavery, I would like to join you because I am not for this either.
Well, then Krennic, I don't know if you feel the same way. I don't think you saw Zelaine. No one here really wants to talk to us about anything.
I think it's best we move on at this point. If no one's going to give us anything, there's no point in being here.
We might need to actually raise a Sarian, because I'm not sure. They said that if we leave this place and try to come in back the same way, it would remain still being a normal tavern, unless
No. Because it's so. If you would have walked in without her, but now that y'all have already been here,
we know what it is. Okay.
you know what it is.
So if
You
we
don't
walk
have
out-
to have her.
Okay. Cool.
because we still haven't had long rest yet.
Now understand that a lot of these people speak of in Infernal, in Abyssal, and languages that you don't speak.
So if that's the case,
And here's the thing. Here's what's also weird. Remember that she said she wants you to take her with you
Yeah.
to the material plane.
which I don't agree.
And then the angel said that this place goes to the material plane.
I think she's bound to this place somehow. Can Zelane rouse? Actually, he has an interesting question for one of the tavern workers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them around.
Excuse me, I don't mean to impose, but
Yeah, could I help you?
yeah, I need to talk to Asarian. I know that she's the owner of this establishment. She must be very busy, but she did say that to rouse her when we decided to go on our way. She's supposed to come with us. One more question. I know that I'm probably considered to you a filthy angel. Do you have anyone that sells any bits and baubles that might make me a little bit less conspicuous in Avernus? It doesn't have to mask what I am too much, just at least...
Well, there's the entire shop down the street. Can't you hear all the bustling? There's always magical items in those shops. And when you say about race, I don't care.
No, I know that you don't care about the people in Avernus.
No, I'm saying, like, I heard you talk to the other waitress. She's a bitch.
I would say that she might not be having the best of the nights.
Listen, she's my ex-wife's sister. She's a bitch. I trust me.
That must be awkward to work in an establishment with them as well.
What are you talking about? I work with my ex-wife.
What? Oh, well, yeah, it seems like you must have a very complicated social life. I don't envy you. But I know that you don't care in this establishment, but in Avernus...
Well, my new girlfriend tried to stab my ex-wife. That was entertaining.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess that some of the rules don't apply to the staff then.
Oh no, they did it outside.
Oh, good. Well, what were you doing outside having an argument? Oh, who was betwixt whose
Dragged her
legs?
out by her hair and then started stabbing her. It was great. I watched the entire thing.
May you have a happy relationship and may your wife drop dead?
She probably won't. I mean, 72 stab wounds and she's still alive.
Oh, you're very durable then.
Well,
That's amazing.
we're also necromancers, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I'll try and... well, then, I do not consent to my body being raised. Just saying, for future... Well, maybe not. Maybe I could come back as
hold
some
on.
sort of infernal thing.
The question is who asked if we needed consent?
Oh, that's a
You
bit
walked into
awkward.
our establishment.
That's true.
I'm gonna divulge this real quick. I'm gonna get on in there real quick. Hey, Zelane, might I mention that now? Granted, actually no. I want to talk to Varian real quick. Varian,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about going and seeing what that auction's about. However, there's
1,000 gold pieces going once. Going twice.
Oh,
Sold to the men in the yellow hats.
I'm all about it, but we have not rested after that fight with the dragon.
Would this been considered a long rest, Grim, while we're at this establishment? God
You
dang
have
it.
to actually sleep.
We would have to sleep, which means
It'll be a new auction.
This is like
Okay.
Ragnar just saying
The guy over here goes, hey, they have new things all the time. Tomorrow will be a whole new auction. Hell, they may even have 12 of them.
Well, if that's the case, at least I'll consent to having a bit of a rest this evening. But first thing, breaking brimstone, whatever you want to call it. There's no dawn here. We must...
Is it dawn? When the sun comes up and the moon goes down. It still happens. Day and night still happen here. What the hell do you think we are? Heathens?
yes.
Eternal beings adhering to celestial bodies. You guys are weird.
Also,
I'm not eternal. I can still die. Listen, y'all act like y'all are having this conversation without me here.
Varian just starts walking up the
appreciate
stairs,
this.
grumbling to himself about stupid bathhouse, stupid shadow elves.
Sir, did you need a bath?
And that's when Varian looks around and says, I have no scent anymore! And then...
Still need a bath.
Farron, it'll
I'll
be
send someone to your
soothing.
room.
We can drink while we're doing. Oh, can we tell this guy to like? We're fine, thank you. We're good, thank you.
Oh, y'all don't need me anymore? Oh.
Well, one more thing.
What? Do you want me to go or not? Like, I swear.
Look.
Freaking
Here's the thing.
Otherworldly
I would,
beings being such a shit.
my friend's drinks, I would like to pay for them.
He just buggered off and
Let's
didn't take up
200 gold pieces for the lot of you. I don't really care. But I'm more interested in listening to your story because
No.
fought the dragon. And,
I mean, it's fine. I'm just gonna give him 200 gold pieces, and also I'm gonna give him another 200. So I'm gonna take out 400 for mine because I would like to take 2 tankards and follow Varian and try to convince him to go to a bathhouse just to relax and have a drink before we rest. Because I also want to talk to him about some other things.
And
that's going on
as
with
you
Ragnar.
walk up the steps, a female follows you
No.
with the 2 tankards in hand.
Oh, yes. Okay, never mind. I thought it was the lady of the owner because I don't.
She's
No.
got jugs with her, man. Come on.
I mean, pitter-patter.
What are the? Okay, let's pan over to Arnis and Kranich, still sitting at the table, going, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
I have no idea what has gotten into these two.
I'm just watching this insanity unfold.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, part of me wants to go to the bathhouse and relax, and most of me wants sleep.
Oh, and by
so
the
I'm not
way,
really sure what
Arnis,
to do.
you know Pero's gone.
Mm.
She's disappeared.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm not to interrupt. I just realized something I did want to ask and I forgot.
Yes.
Before I go up there, can I turn around to the lady? I have a pup. His name is Fenrir, and he's an Arctic wolf. Is there somewhere I could possibly leave him? Because we're leaving our friends here in this establishment, in our room. Is there someone somewhere that is
Want
cold?
us to
or-
take care of a wolf?
It's
No.
cold- no, a cold place. I need him in a very cold place. I know where we're at.
There's a
I get it.
thermometer on your bedroom. I don't.
Well, it looks like
Not an
we're gonna
AC
be-
unit,
might
a
be-
thermometer.
Roger that. Okay.
Yeah, she's a thermometer, not an air conditioner, a thermometer.
So
Quick,
out of
Kranich, make an air
character-
conditioner.
out of character, like
Such a misuse of my talent.
with my wolf, like is my wolf okay? Like I gave him some water. Like is
He
he gonna
seems
be
to
okay?
be doing okay, but he's still very hot.
I might need to talk to Kranich about making a device for Fenrir while we're in the Avernus because we might be here for a minute.
You're
Can
basically gonna
I-
ask him to make a portable fan.
Well,
Can
no,
I
mean
tinker
something.
and make some kind of air conditioning unit we can strap to Fenrir's collar?
You know that he could probably wear armor, and there's probably an enchanter in this place that can enchant it. 'Cause remember, y'all have rings,
Yeah.
but the animals don't. The Cerberus is fine.
Yes, but I can make magical items.
Mm-hmm.
You are an artificer. You do have the ability to infuse magical items, but here's the thing: do you have a spell that does cold? It's the only way I'll allow it.
We'll go get some.
I have
There's a
to-
shop.
I don't
Yeah.
have any spells.
Yes, you do. As an artificer, you get spells.
Oh, that might be something that needs to be sorted. That wasn't sorted,
Yeah.
Grim.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
It's all good. It's all good. We can go to the shops the next day. So
Yeah,
I'm
buy,
gonna take
if
the
you
I'm-
have,
I'll
yeah.
take the 2 tankards, and you can focus on what Arnis and what.
I will.
Kranich's
I
doing.
will. Let me see if I will see if artificers get a spell that does cold damage. If they do, I will give it to him now, and then Apex can get with me next at the end of this week or next week to fix spells.
Okay.
But continue with what y'all are doing. I can multitask.
I'm gonna see how Zelane's doing.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna actually go up to my room and maybe. Well, I can't tinker without the spells, so that might have to wait, unfortunately.
Yes, Ray of Frost. You can do Ray of Frost.
Just no. That's. I hope it's not metagaming to ask Grim. I was also just thinking, as a changeling, would he inherently know how to like have a? would you inherently know the spells associated with camouflaging / changing appearance?
No,
Okay.
because he does it innately.
All right. Shoot. Cool. Who's talking to who right now? So Kranich, you're gonna go upstairs and tinker out. I mean, just before you go up the stairs, Kranich, if at some point either if they don't have,
Yes, Kranich.
I have arcane weapon, as in one of my spell slots. It can do frost damage.
Hell yeah.
Yes. But you need a spell to be able to infuse into an item.
That is a spell. Spell level 1.
Is it?
Come on.
I don't know if I would do arcane weapon. Ray of Frost would have to be the thing you would infuse into the armor.
We can get that at the shop tomorrow.
Okay. We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, he can buy the armor, and then you can then. I will then allow you to enchant the armor with Ray of Frost.
That works.
But you will have to do a tinkering check for me or break the armor. And then you'll have to buy another set.
Okay.
So
Figure that out.
just understand, I will make a DC for it. I'm not going to make it stupid crazy high, but understand, like, you roll a nat 1, that armor's shattering, and you have to redo it all over again. But usually when it comes to something like that, it'll be like 1 through 5, 1 through 6, or something like that. It shatters the armor. Everything else up to the DC, it just fails, and you have to redo it.
Okay.
So that means expending that spell slot and everything, because you are expending a spell slot.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know.
So if he can't tinker, I'm just gonna look over to Kranich. Kranich, you should join me and Varian at the bathhouse. I already got 2 tankards. Just saying, you should probably bring one yourself.
I don't drink, but I'll definitely join you.
All right, that works.
All right, Arnis, what are you doing?
Talk to Zelaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Zelane, but where he's sitting.
I'm just sitting at a table still.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna join him. I take it you're not exactly holding up very well with the whole,
Changing from being what I thought I was to something that I don't know anything about, and that I might have an entire history that I don't know. I mean, I want to apologize, Arnis. You were turned into an undead, and none of us even really bothered to ask you about besides what can you do. I feel like we did you a great disservice as a friend and as a companion, but no, I don't. I mean, I was hoping that an angel would know what I was. A bit of my history. I was hoping that there might be some sort of event that they cast me down for. All I see is flashes, and the fact that we're in Avernus and I can, it's great. I can have true sight and I can unveil my wings 3 times a day, and I can put the fear of holy God in some sort of stupid demon. But for the fact that we're in a place that's surrounded by them, and I don't know who I am, and at the same time I have this really strange pull in my chest, like there's some sort of choice that I have to make. Well, that's the one scariest thing, Arnis. I feel like there's a strange and terrifying choice I have to make while I'm here. I don't know what it is, but it's nearly bringing me to tears. I feel like I'm being pulled away from you all.
I guess I can sympathize.
Considering the fact that I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be, indelicate to your situation, but I didn't say. I know what you are. I saw what happened. And I know that you have something that you must face in the future, but how are you holding up that? I know you probably haven't accepted yet, but I know that you're a lich, or at least descended from one.
It's complicated. I'm still trying to get my head around it, really. The fact that that my father is just this lich, this dragon is... I don't even want to think about it, to be brutally honest. But, well, it's been a lot to take in, especially after what happened before we went into the abyss.
And this happens
With-
just the other night when, you know, it just came to... Do you know if it's the voice is actually your father? Could you discern it? It could be some sort of trick.
I wish I knew, to be honest. I mean, it says he called me his son. He called himself my father. It could all be a trick, but at the same time, it could be genuine.
Is that why you haven't used any of your other abilities? I know that you can do that. For fear of what might happen.
A little bit, yes.
Well, whatever choices we have to make, I hope that you know that I'll always do my best to stand by you, but I do worry now that Varian has been so changed. You know, just because I'm an angel doesn't mean that I have to smite everything, but his oath, if you turn, I can't stop him.
I know.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
To be fair, neither do I. I mean, you and I, we're the only two left of the group that originally set out from Waterdeep.
I wonder how Madora's doing. You know?
I was curious about that as well, to be honest.
I was hoping that we could carry our ale in our tavern, but we can't. We don't sit around long enough for us to really set up camp. It's a strange feeling, and I mean, Varian joined us at a certain point, but you know, it is a bit strange. You know, I can't even remember the name of that blue dragon friend that was our sorcerer. I just remember that Kranich put his foot through its skull at one point. Just the body.
Oof. Yep.
You know,
that was
that was a bit of an interesting moment. I did not had some complicated emotions around that, and you know.
No.
nice.
Okay, let's get back
Well.
to the immersion.
It does seem to be. It does seem that we don't seem to be in the same place for a while.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I think that we should get some rest, and I'd keep your head on a swivel. I think we do need to stop by some sort of shop on the way to, I guess, Varian's Hellbound and Ragnar as well to go find out what this auction is. They don't seem to be bothered by what I look like in here, but I don't think I should be walking around with my face out in public in Avernus. So if we can find something that at least changes my appearance, that might be nice. If it's all the same to you, I'm going to head upstairs and have a bit of a rest. I don't know if you want to join me.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's
Although,
leave the
I would-
reveling to those idiots.
Although, I'd like to propose something after all of this is over.
All right?
When this is over, once what we're meant to do is finished, how about every year, on the day that we first met, we meet up at the Bearded Goose and have a drink and catch up
I
on
like
what's
that.
happened over the year.
I'd really like that. I agree.
A what? Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Well, you go on ahead. I need to find out where Paris ran off to.
That's a bit concerning. Right.
So, Arnis, as you search for Para, one of the ladies goes, "Are you looking for your friend in the gold robes?"
Yes, that would be her. You've seen her then.
Yes, follow me. As she goes upstairs and you walk through some corridors and she opens the door and you see sprawled out in a bath.
I thought you might be, trying to
Dragon,
relax.
her dragon wings spread out, her tail and she's still in human form.
Fair enough. You look like you're enjoying yourself.
She tilts her head back to see you. Goes, "Oh, hello, Arnis. You kind of joining me in the bath."
I'm alright, thanks. I was just wondering where you'd got to.
Woo.
I'm here. So, but if you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome to.
I'd rather not.
Are you gay? Do we need to talk
No.
about that?
Thankfully, no, but I'd rather not.
Because I can
repeat
switch to a
things.
male figure if it more suits your fancy.
Again, no. But from what Varian told me about what happened with my father, I'd rather not run the risk of making a second.
She steps out and covers herself. Listen. I noticed the changes in us. You are not your father's child. You can break this curse. But here's the thing. You can't do it by yourself. You're going to need me. And you're going to need me at my strongest. But you are also going to need your friends. Trust them a little bit more. Because here's the thing. I have a bad feeling that we are going to be meeting with your father sooner rather than later.
I
And
go up.
my mother. As she just says that and walks off.
I just say this next part to no one in particular. And I know that you'll be with me. Thank you.
Always. As you hear her down the stairs, as she's walking down the stairs.
Sassy dragon.
Remember,
You couldn't
she
give
got
that
dressed.
one
Give
to
her a
him,
robe.
Really, like he was trying to have an intimate moment, and you just couldn't give the lad that. I mean, my God.
it's Para. What else do you expect?
Well, I mean, Arnis is like it over here, like I will always be here, and you're just like, always got you, love you. Oh my God. I'm ready to hear the bathhouse. Let's get Varian. Let's get Varian, and let's get Ragnar, and let's get our good old friend Kranich all in here. Me and Varian, we got good old tankards, you know.
You enter the bathhouse,
Here we go.
and it is a giant, massive tub that looks like it would fit probably 12 people.
Bath for 3.
She goes, I will leave these here for y'all. I'll be in and out. So undress so I can take your clothes so I can get them properly cleaned.
Oh no! Wait! Oh God!
You're not taking our armor and things. You know, no, it can stink. It's fine.
This is the safest place, I promise you. It's just going to be cleaned and dealt with.
Can Varian make an insight
clean.
check on that?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Please. Please be high. Please be high.
Yeah, we know.
She seems brutal. She seems brutally honest. Like, there's no ill will here. You've gotten that from all of the people. Like, they're not here to attack you. They're not here to kill you. This is a safe haven. As the angel before said, this is a safe haven for everyone.
But while they're talking, I'm gonna strip down naked and jump in the bath.
And she goes in and picks up your clothes, and she doesn't even seem to notice or care that you're naked.
Nice.
Don't be intimidated, Blue. Come on.
She also grabs both of your weapons, looks at them, and puts them in a box next to the door, closes it, locks it, and puts the key next to your towel. and all of a sudden you see inscribed across the box is your room number.
Thank you.
And you notice there's 2 more boxes. Your weapons can stay there. But listen, for adventurers, if you don't clean your armor, you will still smell like rancid ass. No matter how many baths you take.
I'm gonna sprawl out in the bathtub and start floating like a starfish. Willy tacker in the air.
Full salute.
Waiting on these 2 to make a decision.
Willy
All
Water
right,
Wonka.
fine.
Your name is now
All
Willy
right,
Water
look,
Wonka.
look, I'm gonna just strip my armor down.
This
and
is
hand
awkward.
it to her, but I'm gonna just hesitate because this is right. No, just
And
Varian can't take off his armor.
she takes it and sets it aside. And she looks at you, Varian, and goes, that's quite a spell. As she touches your armor and it falls off.
Oh, looks like he is a eunuch after all.
freaking woo!
And she caresses your chin and goes, doesn't that feel better, my dear?
Oh my god.
Trust me, the spell is only temporary.
I mean, Varian's already red, but his cheeks are obviously redder right now.
And, by the way, if you wish, I don't mind joining you in particular. And she kind of looks down. And then looks back up to your eyes.
I just love that we've gotten.
I think canonically we've just had the DM say that he's well endowed. All right.
Hold on. Can I use my changeling thingy to turn into the exact female
God.
that was in the bathhouse with him
Oh my
and say,
God.
"Hey, Varian, look," and just poof and change into her really quick and then change right back?
And then all you hear
Sure.
Varian say out loud and go, "Mom."
Wow. Isn't that what you're looking for?
No, I'm not looking for anything. I'm sworn.
As she
I'm
puts her
sworn to
behind you and puts
chastity.
her-
I'm
puts
sworn
her
to
hands on your
chastity.
chest. She goes, well, that's too bad. As she smiles, looks back down at you, taps you on the butt, and walks out the door.
Oh my god.
Varian, all you see Varian do is just sit down in the bathroom. I'm sworn to chastity. I'm sworn to chastity. I'm sworn to chastity. I'm sworn to chastity. And then the two, because you said, Grim, that the two things that the two beings or like spirits told me there's a loophole, but he doesn't know what it is.
They're not there at the current moment, by the way. You notice that your 2 little orbs have disappeared for the
The
moment.
loophole just offered itself to me.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say. Is it bound to my armor? Am I free for the night? What is happening right now? And you just see Varian like sit down in the bathtub and start praying. Oh, angel that gave me my armor, what should I do? What should I do? I am free for a
You see
night.
them, by the way, all 3 of you see the 2 forms appear and go, listen, do what you wish, because I don't give a fuck. I'm drunk at this point.
Oh, the spirits have been drinking.
You got your. Some
I got a hall
spiritual
pass.
man.
At this point, I have found out that my husband may or may not actually be alive. I'm drinking. I don't care. Do what you wish. But, listen, this is your temporary whatevers.
Oh my word.
Oh my God.
While you are in Avernus, there is no rules. As there are no rules in Avernus to begin with. Everything is evil. Everything should be killed. Including you,
What?
as you are in Avernus. Everything in Avernus is evil. or becomes that way the longer they stay here. Just trust me. Do you know the story of Zariel?
Yes.
She came to Avernus. She's still here. And her wings are blacker than the night sky.
Well,
Just to warn you,
I
as
won't.
they both walk out the door, and then they disappear. Like they go to open the handle and they just disappear.
Okay. So Varian's gone from shocked to suddenly looks at you guys and says, I haven't washed in weeks, and you just start like scrubbing his body. It's like and then like trying to smell like I don't smell like onions. I don't smell like onions.
Float to the other side of the bath. It's like this sausage stew is getting more rancid every time he scrubs harder.
And actually, thing is you notice the water seems to always be clean.
Oh,
My
No matter
armor's
how much
off,
you.
and
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
your
be
armor's
standing.
off.
I'm standing there. Cannonball!
Can I please have everybody please make me a Constitution saving throw except for the Dragonborn?
Uh-oh.
Mistake.
Wait,
I'm
what?
so-
I'm
sorry.
Arnis too?
oh no.
Arnis is not here.
Except for Arnis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Oh yeah, and
just-
Zelane's not there either. He's gone to bed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So have y'all ever felt a TINS unit?
Yep.
That's exactly what it feels like as soon as freaking Ragnar touches the water.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Just for a moment. It feels
You
like a
said-
TINS unit.
Oh.
You momentarily turned it into an ice bath.
No. Electricity.
No,
Oh, Lord.
electricity because of
And
my
by the way,
eyes are...
All of the frost that was on your beard and all the frost on your body has melted away.
hot springs.
But yeah, y'all feel that little zap of electricity as he gets in the water.
Are my eyes still lightning?
The funny part is they both rolled a 3. Did you see that? They both rolled
Oh
a
my god, we
3.
did.
I did.
Oh my god, you actually did. That is amazing.
That's wonderful.
Toaster bath? No.
Just making sure that I'm still alive. Okay.
But yeah.
Is anyone else joining us in this bath?
No, it's just us, I think.
It's just y'all unless you want Pear to walk in.
I mean,
I forgot the
Yep.
most important
Oh
thing.
no.
Yep.
I forgot the most important thing, Varian. Hey, look, I know you just started about speaking. Here's your tankard. I paid for your drinks, by the way. In all sincerity, thank you for... I feel like we've gotten closer as I've attuned to my weapon and warrior-wise. So just thank you for,
And Ed,
being my friend.
Hello.
you hear them being goofballs, and you notice that there's a sliding partition wall that you could actually push back to go join them.
Why not? I mean,
Huh?
And you all of a sudden you just see this partition wall move as you now see Arnis.
That's not the pair I was hoping for, but Aaron, come on over, buddy.
why not? I mean, Avernus is going to be fucking boiling afterwards. Sorry.
Come on.
don't need to
Nakey,
apologize.
nakey. Let's go, buddy.
Come
And
on.
as soon as your clothes hit the floor, another elf comes in, picks them up, and takes them off and goes, "Would you like me to get your golden friend and have her join y'all?"
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Well. Oh, and by the way, she snaps her fingers. This is for y'all as you see what looks to be tankards full of mead. The golden one said here, clicked off a scale, handed it to us, and at a price for 50,000 gold pieces. This is the finest mead we have.
I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
As Para walks in and goes, "Now, boys." As she raises her hand, still wrapped in the towel, raises her hand as the towel drops and goes, "I'm going to be right here," as she gets in the other bath.
I'm just
That
gonna join these idiots.
is when Varian looks over to Krennic and says, "Don't judge me." Looks at Ragnar and says, "Back off." And looks at Aranis and says, "Do you mind?"
What are you talking about?
Just this once.
And Varian gets up out of the bath and calmly, as if he's never been afraid ever before, and joins Para in the other bath.
And she smiles, closes her eyes, and just leans back. And that is where we're ending it for tonight's session.
Bubbles coming out of the bath.
Nope.
That was amazing.
Well done! Well done! Well, thank you, friends, for being here. I guess we're going to keep the X-rated version of this endeavor till next time. That's how we'll start off. Steamy in, steamy out. If
Join
you're...
us at midnight for the Dungeons and Dinguses After Dark edition, where we tell the rest of the story.
There is a book for that. If you're watching, there is a book for that. I know what it is. Anyway, if you're watching this afterwards, thank you so very much. Sorry that these uploads have been kind of crazy. Thank you again, Sir Apex, Mad Viking King, Ed Scott, and Grim for this evening's events. Everyone in Discord, love you all so very much. If you like these recordings, please go into the link in the description and join us. You can become an NPC. If you want to check out some of the merch for the Dungeons and Dinguses, there's a link there as well. And I think that we can say in 3, 2, 1. Is it Friday yet? My dudes?
Yes!
Take care, friends. All the love to you. We'll see you in the next adventure. Cheers.
See you guys.
Part of the shrub.